kind of been Haley's talking about, you know, looking at how things have gone this season and like how you guys have always responded. I mean, the longest losing streak was 2 for you guys, but just your guys' ability to respond after a tough loss and kind of forget about it and get back on track. What does that say about this Jack team, this year's ability to kind of, you know, change things around after a loss?
Well, they're just, I think Haley said it well, I think they're very focused, and I think they're very determined, and I think it takes nothing more than a loss to get you kind of refocused and remotivated, you know. I don't think we overlooked Monterey. I don't think we went in there overconfident. I just think we came in and just underperformed in many areas. Too many of our athletes, like she just said, were off their game on Saturday night. You know, we weren't able to get out of it. Even in the first couple sets when we did win, we didn't play our best. Monterey didn't either, and we were able to get those first 2 sets, but then we really, they really turned it on in the third, fourth, fifth, especially on the defensive side. They were blocking us, and they were defending us really well, and we just couldn't get it together at that point. We couldn't finish it out. But yeah, I think we're gonna come back highly motivated. I've seen a handful of my athletes, you know, already this morning, and they can't wait to get back into the gym, get back to practice, and get ready for the next match.
Yeah, how do you make sure that they're not thinking about Sonoma and more about San Francisco?
Yeah, I mean, I've already addressed that, you know. There's always players saying, oh, I can't wait to play Chico, or I can't wait to play San Diego, for whatever reason. You know, maybe they have a friend on the team, or maybe they beat us badly last year, or whatever it might be. And so I just am always having to remind them that we're not concerned about anyone but the next opponent, you know. And they realize that now. They get that, you know. And so we're only thinking about San Francisco right now.
And speaking of San Francisco, what do you remember? We know you made the trip.
I was there. Yes.
What do you remember about that?
Yes. Well, they're pretty solid. You know, they run a 5-1. They've got a senior setter who does a good job of leading the team and, you know, leading the troops out there on the court. They've got good lefts, really solid libero. You know, once again, just another solid CCAA volleyball team that we have to be ready for on Thursday.
Coach, with you guys in the thick of the conference race, do you do any scoreboard watching, or you just focus on your team, your opponent, or, I mean?
Well, I check everything.
Yeah.
I want to know how everyone did at the end of every night when there's competition. I check that, but I think, you know, a coach would be lying to you to say they don't look at the scoreboard, you know, and see how everyone else is doing in the conference, but it can't be our focus. Yeah. And, you know, my assistant and I had that conversation after the Monterey match, because some of our players were talking about it before we played Monterey. You know, if we win tonight, we're in second place with San Bernardino only. You know, it's only a 2-way tie now instead of a 4-way tie. And I think we need to get a little bit more away from that. I think we need to just focus on ourselves and how we're doing each match and not worry about, I think some of our girls are really, really, all of us want to get to the playoffs. Yeah. All of us want to go to the postseason, of course, you know, but we can't be thinking about the postseason right now. What we need to think about right now is the next practice, the next match. And so we need to, I think we're going to address that with our team actually today and just say, let's not get too overly concerned with the outcome and the end of the season. Let's just take it like we've been trying to do one match at a time.